guys, welcome to today's video and welcome on into my beauty stash. I did a little Ulta haul over the weekend and I picked up 3 different complexion products. You all said to me last video you loved that mini little complexion wear test review, and so I can definitely do those. And these are some products that I really wanted to try out. So I got the travel size of the Urban Decay All Nighter Ghosting Spray. This comes in 3 different shades. The shade I chose is shade Light, and this one retails for $18. Again, this is the travel size version. I think the full size is like $34 or something like that. Too Faced recently dropped some new correctors. I went with the pink one. This one retails for $17, and there's about 5 shades in this one. And it says that we need to start our complexion routine with this first. So we'll most definitely take care of that. And then last but not least, something I'm very excited for, a new foundation from Tarte. This is their Timeless Hydrating Foundation. A lot of specifics with this one, but it does retail for $42 and comes in 25 different shades. The shade I chose to go with, just because I'm doing some self-tanner, is 22N Light Neutral. Everything, again, purchased at Ulta. I'll have it linked in the description box in case you want to check any of it out. This will be a good 10-hour wear test on my 44-year-old normal to oily skin. Let's get started, and along the way I'm going to give you some updates on some other products that I recently tried out. One of them being, I have it right here, the Drunk Elephant Camo Triple Peptide Coverage Drops. This was a good one. So we'll talk about all that as we get ready for the day. Now, as I've mentioned in several videos, I have not been doing any primer on my face prior to applying my foundation, and that's going to be no different today. We are going to start with the Too Faced corrector, and I did get the shade Pink. That's what it looks like there. I'm assuming I got the travel size, or is this the size that it always comes in? That's the doe foot applicator. So I'm going to do some little spots here, there. That's pretty much the only place that I have discoloration. I'm going to go in with my damp beauty sponge just to blend that out. I will take it down a bit, as you can see. I'll probably put a little bit on my eyelid. Now this product says that it's going to conceal the look of darkness under the eye, and that it is a lightweight formula. And again, you have to use it first before your other complexion products for it to work its best. And typically that is true of correctors. You always want to go in with that first, because then the rest of your makeup helps to just even everything out. I think that applied beautifully. I don't see it getting into any of the fine lines I have. I think it looks pretty good. Now let's get ready to apply the new Tarte foundation. Now it's a little squeezy tube, so I'm just going to do it on the back of my hand. That's what it looks like. Oh, I think it'll be a good shade. I'm going to go in with my BK Beauty A101 travel size foundation brush and start applying. I'll go over everything with my damp sponge just to make sure there's no brush marks or anything. Everything is pretty seamless. Now, this foundation, again, comes in 25 different shades. It is infused with niacinamide, caffeine, hyaluronic acid, all of which is going to help to hydrate the skin, brighten the complexion, blur the look of fine lines and pores, all that good stuff, right? This is what it's looking like. Very dewy, and I think I like that. We'll add powder. We'll calm this down a bit, especially because I am a normal to oily skin type. But I don't really notice a scent with this one either, and I'm liking the consistency of it. I like how thin it is. It's thin, yet it says it's going to provide full coverage. 24-hour wear or 24-hour hydration, one or the other. Now, I think I have evenly coated my face, neck with the brush. So I'm going to stop here. Oops, camera. Then I'm going to grab a concealer. I'm going to go in with my Natasha Denona concealer. This one is the shade N3. You can find Natasha Denona at Sephora and at Ulta. And where I'm placing the concealer is where I always place my concealer. Doesn't matter what I'm doing, what I'm testing, this is my makeup routine. I think everything is just looking so fresh, so glowy, dewy. I love it. Now, this is a very interesting product from Urban Decay. It's the All-Nighter Ghosting Spray. This is supposed to act as your setting powder. However, I still want to set a little bit under the eye area, and I think I am just going to reach for my one size pink setting powder and just do a little powder under there, and then we're going to go in with the setting spray. I'm a little nervous. Shake it up. Now, this is an aerosol spray. I want to just try on my hand. Doesn't really smell like anything. Let's spray the face and hope for the best. It's not wet at all. Kind of just feels like air. But I'm hoping that it's powder. This is a clean sponge, clean puff. I wonder if I see that. That feels wet. Just kind of using it to set. That's funny that it didn't feel wet on my face, but it feels wet on the puff. Okay, we'll find out because I do get oily after a few hours, so we'll see. I feel like right here where I did that, it kind of lifted the makeup a little bit. So yeah, maybe don't do that. I'll have to check it out in a minute, but this is the face of makeup. This is the complexion. Again, no setting powder, just what I put under the eye area. The Ghost setting spray is supposed to be setting powder. I will do a check-in after my lunch or during my lunch break, let you see how all this is wearing. And at the end of the day, when I get home from work, I'll give you guys the final verdict. But I love the initial application of all three products, especially the foundation. Tarte foundations and we have a hit or miss relationship, but I have a feeling this is going to be a really good one. You guys have a great day. I will check in with you all later. Hey guys, 5-hour check-in here, trying out this new Urban Decay setting spray that is supposed to keep me matte all day. And look at my nose. My nose is super shiny. I do not do any touch-ups when I'm doing these foundation reviews, but I have to say I really love the Tarte foundation. It's thin, it's full coverage. It is a very nice consistency. Also like the way my under eye area is looking. Remember, I did do the little setting powder under my eyes, but I know it says with this Urban Decay Ghost setting spray that this is supposed to take place of your setting powder. I don't think so. I think that in the future with this one, I would definitely go in with my regular setting powder and then just do this as a light extra layer on top to ensure that I stay oil free for as long as I can. But I do love the makeup. The eyeshadow look is a new indie eyeshadow palette that you guys will be seeing on my channel really soon. So stay tuned for that. Everything else is looking good. NYX Lippy, one of my favorites. I'll check in with you guys once I get home from work and we will see how this face of makeup held up. Okay guys, so here's what my complexion is looking like 10 hours later. It's been a long day, indoors and outdoors. It's super hot down here in South Texas where I live. I did no touch-ups, not even touch-ups to the lipstick, and yep, this is what it looks like. I've had breakfast and lunch and everything, so I'm ready to share with you my thoughts on this new Tarte foundation right here. So I like the product. I think it went on beautifully. It's super lightweight, yet it's still full coverage. I didn't notice like any cakiness or anything, but it did start to rub off down here, and maybe like right in here, it's starting to look maybe just a little makeup-y. But for not applying any powder, I think this did a pretty good job on my normal to oily skin. This comes in 25 different shades. Well, at least there's 25 different shades on the Ulta Beauty website. 42 bucks. I picked up the shade 22N. I think it's a pretty good shade match for me. I do have some self tanner on, but I like it. I like it a lot. The little Too Faced pink corrector, I think my under eyes look pretty good. I really like it. I will continue to use this product. Remember that you want to go in with this first before you apply any of your in any of your other complexion products. Since it is a corrector, it's meant to be one of the first things on your face before other makeup application. What I don't really like how it's intended to be used, meaning as a setting powder, is the Urban Decay All-Nighter Ghost Setting Spray. I think you need to powder, especially if you're a normal to oily, full-on oily girl like I am, and then go in with this as your setting spray. I think it's gonna work better that way, but just going in with it on its own, without me having to apply any powder, I didn't get the effect I was looking for, meaning to stay matte pretty much all day. Like if this wasn't a foundation review or a complexion product review, I definitely would have touched up 1 or 2 times during the day. But I wanted to give these products a full shot, a full chance. And I got the lightest shade, the fair to light shade in this one. It is meant to be used in place of a setting powder, but I would definitely not use it that way. I would still go in with a setting powder and then just have this as like an extra layer of coverage and an extra layer of powder to help prevent against oiliness. Overall, I think it was a pretty good makeup day. You'll have to stay tuned for this eyeshadow look. If you like the way it looks, it will be on my channel probably the day after you watch this video, and it's a new indie brand eyeshadow palette. Quick update on 2 of the products that I tested out in my last Get Ready With Me complexion try-on video. The Drunk Elephant Camo Triple Peptide Coverage Drops. Love this product. I really put this to the test last week. I had 2 work events where I had to wear my makeup for about 14-15 hours, and this did a phenomenal job. If you're curious about this one, go back, watch that video, but I really love this product quite a bit. And then the new Benefit Professional Concealer. This one has done a great job. I've been trying it with different setting powders. So far, so good. I love this professional line. I love the setting powder. I love the foundation. And now I love the concealer just as much. I did end up returning that MAC lip stain that I tried in that video. Did not work for me. And I also returned the Sephora tubing mascara. That mascara did nothing for me. Let me know your thoughts on today's video. Are you going to be picking up any of these products? Maybe you've tried them out already. Sound off in the comments down below. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. Y'all have a great day or night, wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, drink your water, and I'll see you soon. Bye.